whole truth and nothing but the truth. Nobody can come to us and say that anything we are proposing, anything we are presenting, anything we are analyzing, the way we do it is falsehood. They cannot attack us on the point of principle, philosophy, and ideology. They can only come after us with frivolity, things that are irrelevant. Because every day we philosophize, every blessed day we reason, we think, because we are deep thinkers. We are natural born intellectuals. Any idiot, if you stray into our territory, we devour you with superior intellect. I tell you. You will see it coming before you, your end, but there is nothing you can do about it. Ask the enemies of this very platform what became of them. We are exceptionally formidable. If you ask the zoo police what is happening to them now in Aba, they will tell you how serious we are. The encounter we had with them at the Iguacha, they understand how serious we are, that this is IPOB. We propagate, we preach, we disseminate information to achieve one singular objective: the restoration of the kingdom of heaven. That kingdom of heaven is called Biafra. The weak here, of course not. We don't give a toss. Don't give a damn who you are. We preach the gospel without fear before our enemies. We preach it in a style and in a manner that even those who are deaf and dumb will be able to understand it. We explain everything to the tiniest of detail, the most basic minutiae of detail, for you to be able to understand, for you to also appreciate that our calling is not of that of man, ordained by heaven. Chuku Ukike Abiyama. Men of intelligence, men of raw zeal to go and take back what belongs to them. They don't belong to the nonsense of resource control. It is nice to see men, able-bodied men under arms, saying that what they want is Biafra. I was in communion with the angels of heaven. I will not pass. You may not be able to understand it for a mere mortal. We are Biafrans. We have a special affinity with the creator of the heavens and the earth. His name is Chukwukika Biama, Almighty Creator. Only those who are blessed to come close to him can ever know him. That is the meaning of Chukwukika Biama, in case you don't know. The only name that angels call him in heaven. The only complete name is Chukwukika Biama. That shows how special we are. This evening we are live and direct, and I must go on to remind everybody, in case you do not know, that I am Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of indigenous people of Biafra all over this very planet Earth. I command the armies of Biafra. So also do I direct Radio Biafra. I can only do all of these things with the grace of the same Chukwukika Biama. Therefore, by your mercy, by your grace, O Lord of hosts, I will serve the wonderful people of Biafra diligently, honestly, never retreating in the face of any adversity, always preaching this gospel in truth without fear of anybody. Always making sure that consistently this very family all over the world understand our very simple stance and creed. We look after our own. We look after the children of the Most High. True-blooded Biafrans. This is your platform. This is your program. Let us preach this gospel for mankind to understand.
Thank you very much for joining in observing 1 minute silent for these 14 young innocent men that were murdered in their cold blood by a Biko military. May God bless their soul. May God bless you as well as you join this 1 minute silent. May God protect those Eastern Security Network and all those standing watch for Biafra. We have so much to do. It is within our capacity to do it. We just have to remain steadfast. Steadfast. We will complete our mission of restoring Biafra by 2023.
I was just asking you if you understand and identify what we're dealing with. Are the terrorists expanding their frontiers? Are we seeing a change in tactics? Or is crime evolving?
Yes, as a matter of fact, what we are seeing is a change in tactics by the belligerents. All right, and I think it is important to get to know by now that this isn't an enemy body of troops that we would want to undermine by every sense. They have always told us what they want to do in advance, and they go ahead and do it, and they achieve it, and they walk out with impunity. They've done it not once, not twice, not thrice. Now they have told us they are coming after our president. If we take it with a pinch of salt, definitely we will suffer the repercussions. If we take it as a warning and work towards it to ensure it does not happen, fine and good. But I must advise we don't treat these guys with any sense of levity. Otherwise we shall pay dearly for it.
Terrorists who are Fulani bandits from Niger, from Mali, from all these men, they will come and take over the villa. They will go to government houses and take over. Mark my word, just like what happened in Afghanistan will happen here if Mr. President doesn't rise up.
President Joe Biden. That's my president. President Joe Biden. Nigerian people is calling for referendum. Welcome to New York, President Joe Biden. United Nations, that's President Joe Biden. Show his video. That's President Joe Biden. Nigerian people is calling for referendum. President Joe Biden. We want referendum in Nigeria. Nigeria is about to snap. President Joe Biden, come on. Nigeria is about to snap. Do not allow Nigeria to snap, okay? We want referendum in Nigeria. President Joe Biden, Buhari is a terrorist. Buhari is a terrorist. We want 1999 constitution to come down. 1999 constitution is nepotic in nature. Buhari is a terrorist commander. Nigeria occupies the 3rd position on global terrorist index presently. After Afghanistan, after Iraq, Nigeria is next. Please do not let Nigeria snap. President Joe Biden, the world leaders, New York, all the world leaders, we're calling upon you. Nigeria, we want referendum. United Nations, we need you to send peacekeeping forces to Nigeria. Nigeria is about to snap.
Igbo
I was wondering, or should I say pondering yesterday, the mind and the heart, the thinking faculty, the reasonability of the brain of a black monkey from Africa. It then dawned on me, rather miraculously, I hasten to add, that our people cannot reason. Somebody came from somewhere and created what amounted to a monstrosity and named it Nigger area, and you accepted it because you are inferior. Black people from Africa have consistently demonstrated that they are infinitely inferior to their Caucasian European counterparts, because Europeans came and defined your boundaries for you. Europeans came and told you who your relatives are, who you should be in the same country with, who you should inhabit the same geopolitical space with. You cannot do the same thing in a white man's land, but they can come to your place and create artificial countries with artificial boundaries and artificial flags. My question was therefore very simple. Are you telling me that your grandfathers, or some of you, your great-grandfather, even for some of us, our fathers who are older than the zoo called Nigeria, that they never had a country? They never existed until the white man came. Because if you accept the notion of one Nigeria, it means that you have abandoned your history, you have jettisoned who you are. My question will always remain, what was your name before the name Nigeria came into existence?
Yoruba nation! Yoruba nation!
What was the name before the Biko Republic came into existence? That is who you are. The sooner you go back to it, the better for everybody. The sooner you return to your original position, the better it is for your psyche, for your prestige, and for common sense you inhabit, or you should inculcate within your skull and your brain. These are the things we teach here, and we must continue to teach it.
What we are asking of is their possibility to live, the opportunity to live, just like every other person. And so therefore, election will not hold in Biafra land come 2023. And so therefore, we the Biafra people are going to fight to make sure that 2023 election will not see the light of the day in Biafra land. And like we say, all this military that are there will all go down. The day we are going to come out, you will know that you have actually been attacking the wrong thing. Believe me. The day we are going to come out, indeed there is something that Nigeria government don't know about that is going on. The day we are going to march, you will know that we distracted you.
Fire, 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 fire. Hey, Umu Chineke, we don't come again. Oh, we salute you now from our end. Our Bonke people, them, our country people, them. We salute you now. Autopiloters, IPOB members, Biafrans and non-Biafrans, haters and lovers of freedom. We salute all of you now from here. We salute all of you now from here. And we are happy to have people in the house. Please do us the favor of share. Like. And remember, wherever you're watching from, remember to hit the subscribe button and the like button and the share button and the follow button based on wherever you're watching. You're on Twitter, click on the retweet, reshare, like, love. Let the message pop up so that other people can get the notification. So we must continue because this platform is for the Biafran people and for those that are ready to do the needful. From here, we thank you all because without you from the comment section, without you sharing, without you reposting, without you pushing the feed to go out, we wouldn't have had our voices going far and wide. That is why you see us having like 2 Facebook pages just to be able to make sure the news goes far and wide. Because the zoo government is fighting tooth and nail to destroy everything that we are doing. But at this very time, we must intensify our effort. We must put in every synergy and love and agility to move everything forward, even more than before. So we applaud you all, and we thank the Biafran people for being here with us. So we don't come, and as we don't come, we will scatter the table they go. The persecution and the destruction of lives and properties of people in one Nigeria can never be overemphasized because it is happening every day. Biafran people are going through so much in Biafra land. That is why we will not stop what we are doing because the entire Biafra land is our own and the security of lives and properties should be our own cause. That is why MNK said Biafra land must be protected at all costs, no matter what it costs us. We need to stand tall to do it, even while MNK is behind bars, because this is when the fire is burning and we are moving into a different dimension now. Tomorrow you will see fire burning from somewhere. Yesterday you saw it from Abuja. Tomorrow you may see it in Ogun, Ondo, Akure, Owo. You see it even in Biafra land. You don't know where it's next. That is why we keep telling you that it is not about who becomes the next president of one Nigeria, but who is the next victim. That is what matters. When you have that mindset and understand the importance of no election in Biafra land, when you understand the importance of N1 Nigeria to save life, you will understand why MNK had been shouting all the way from 2012. Remember, he was shouting all the way from 2002, even before he later came to pick up the pulpit. So, we salute all of you and we welcome you all. And also, since the last emergency fundraising, I haven't been on a live broadcast to say kudos to Biafrans, so I'm using this opportunity to say kudos to Biafrans all over the world, the ones that contributed, the ones that helped us in sharing the broadcast and the post for it to go far and wide. Kudos to you all because without you, we cannot achieve anything. The achievement of Biafran project is a collective responsibility which everyone must put their hands on deck, push forward for it to go. If you are amongst the 1,000 men and women and you are contributing immensely to this project, I say kudos to you. Keep up the good work because your names will be written in gold. And MNK will be very, very proud of you when he is out. And when he gets the message, he will know that while he was inside, the legacy that he had created was uplifted by men that understood what is called consistency. Consistency. So I push my mic to my comrade in the studio. Mazi Okonkwo, don't allow this mic to follow because na true at the true and give you. Catch him, catch him well, catch him, catch him. Okay, okay, okay. Block him now, block him.
Well, BIAFRANS, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, depending on where you are joining us. Like all of you know, my name is Mazi Okonkwo. Mazi Okonkwo is an autopilot, like I used to say, under the leadership of Mazi Kanu, who was rendited against his will, extradited, so to say. And we're here tonight also to open the eyes of our people in this due course of agitation of Biafra. And believe in me, like I used to tell you, if you ask me what the time now is, I will tell you we are about 15 minutes to the land of Biafra, the kingdom of God on earth. All of us you see here, standing firm, answering this cause, paying the prices as much as we can, is because we are choosing. And you also who is on the comment section, I see Blessing Order and many other people, Chidera, Wosu, right? Onyeka, Onyekwere, Uzoma, and the rest of them that are here. Freedom First, I salute all of you. Please, what you have to do for us, go back to our YouTube channels, Mazi Okonkwo, Sunny TV, and many others that will be joining us tonight. Please hit the button, share, and subscribe to our YouTube. That makes us to have confidence in you that we are one. Thank you, and keep your ears open. You will hear a lot of things, and follow Abarawason. He's a very good man, let me tell you. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you. Today when you praise me so, tomorrow when you go hammer me now, they go run leave me up. And they say you be Pastor Austin Bible quotation. Now for comment section, you say I'm no be me talk am.
They comes here.
Okay, Mazi Okonkwo go preach the gospel. Una no worry. Before I go say we don't turn the broadcast to Badambaka Church now. We just do. So, my comrade that just came in, BGN, I salute you. Is your mic okay? Can you say hi to the house? Or if not, we fire on. Is your mic okay?
It's coming out anyways.
Okay, yeah, it's coming out.
Can you hear me, please?
Yes.
Very well,
Okay.
very well, very
Hear
well.
you from here.
It's my pleasure to be here. It's my pleasure to be
Welcome, sir.
here. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mazi. Please, pay your channel.
Are we live now?
Yeah, we are live. We are live. We've been live for like
live.
23 minutes now.
We're live and we are alive. We are alive and alive.
So try to pay your channel so that you can stream out.
God.
So grace the house with your opening speech, if your device will allow you.
I hope. Biafrans, it's my pleasure to be here today, and I thank God for the opportunity. We also want to give God and so far the progress that is being the system. And if you can observe Biafrans, because we have to be very observant. One determines people who are alive and people who understand the terrain is to be able to. And if you have observed that the past 1 year plus has been very sense that everything that happens falls, the line, right direction and all of that. So that obviously should tell every Biafran and the autopilot movement under the auspices of IPOB being executed by the spokesperson of Biafra, Mazi. And we are certainly going to achieve what has been laid before us, that we are seeing with our eyes. Obviously, very our eyes. And it is very important and imperative that true, can be able to see and have a force what is going on and allow themselves to be part of the blessing and part we're about to enter, rather than getting themselves or allowing themselves to be that a resisting spirit wants to achieve and do to have this opportunity. God bless you all, Biafrans. We move.
Oh, that is super speech. Thank you for having you in the studio.
Thank you, Mazi.
Thank you, Mazi Kelechi. We understand that your internet might be bad, but thank you for having you. But try to pay your channel so that you can be streaming out so that other audience can also hook up to the broadcast. Okay, we have to move with speed because we have not come to spend so much time. Let us start by telling Biafrans that we have seen a video flying online where they say is a Buhari commander or commander of this or that. So, Biafrans, make una no forget say Bible na im talk am say person wey carry sword, he go die by sword. Okay. When they kill those young men, hey, where did I see the photo? I think I saw the photo somewhere. I saw the photo somewhere where they just line up everybody that were killed. They lined them all up. Their photos were displayed. You saw the photos of all those young men that were killed in that marriage ceremony. You see that some of them were 23, some were 20, some were 30. I think I've seen the photo. Very good, very good, very good. This will help us a lot. This will really help us a lot. Let's bring the photo to the screen so that our people can really understand us. Because we don't like to just speak without showing you something, so that it wouldn't be as if we formulate things.
Yes, sir.
Let's
know the says, do me, I do you.
Yes, so
do me, I do you.
I'm gonna understand, say,
never vessel.
So, when I see these people here now, this man here, these are the people that were killed. This one is 25. This one was 23. This is Ibeji, Eke Sinachi, Emeka, Eke Sinachi. Oh, the parents don't have them anymore. And we were meant to understand that the mother of these two, because they happen to come out from the same mother, the mother of these two could not bear the pain. She gave up the ghost. So the mother of these two died. We don't know the story behind the death of the mother, what happened or what did not happen, but what caused the death of the mother is because of the untimely demise of these two young men. You can look at them. There is another one. There's another photo that we'll bring to the screen. Someone said, no, she's still alive. Okay, if that is not the mother of the one that died, we are meant to understand that one of the mothers of the people that were killed died. We had the photo when it happened. Now, look at these other ones here. Can you see that? You see 21. That one is year 21.
Yeah, I see that.
Now, we see another one, year 23. The other one is year 31.
Correct.
The other one is year 23.
So young people.
Oh, then the other one is 36. Can you
somebody said no, she's alive.
If she's alive, thank God that she's alive.
Okay.
But every information at this very time
she's alive
should be had in the public, because When they kill somebody, you see the dead bodies in the public. So if they also say the person is still alive, let us also believe that she's still alive.
Yeah.
Until we see her. But as we see the news, we have to escalate it, because it is when you escalate news the way it is coming that will help to save somebody's life.
Okay. Margaret, we had you.
Margaret, we had you.
Margaret.
She's
We love
alive.
you.
Okay, thank God. Thank God that she's alive. But let us look at it.
Are you the one talking rubbish, or?
Look at these people here on the screen. Look at these people here on the screen.
Okay.
All to the work of Hopeless Usodima and his Ebubeagu. Hopeless Usodima and his Ebubeagu team. So look at these young brothers of Biafran extract. These are the young generations of Biafran extract.
For sure.
And then they said it was Ebubeagu that they gave the mandate to go and kill these people, and then they did it. Okay, if they did it, okay, Unago also did it in the other side. So maybe as soon as Unago take and go. So who carries sword will go by the sword. So the death of these people, the people have to rise up to fight and then do the needful. So these people now, they don't revenge their death in one way or another. So we move on, because we don't get matter to follow Matthias. When they kill these people here, nobody spoke for them. So I wonder how people will be coming out to speak for Ebubeagu that destroyed the lives of people every day. Every day, I mean every day. So if the story is the way we hear it in the media, make it day like that the way we see them for media. We are pained by these young men that were lost. So the same way that we are pained by these young men that were lost,
Yes.
that is why we said anything Ebubeagu must go down. So whoever is able to bring them down, be it the family of these people or their friends and supporters, it is supported, because they finished these people here without them causing them any trouble. They were just sitting down drinking palm wine, celebrating with their brothers that was coming to marry another. Is it a crime for you to marry, to establish a family and a generation? No. If we did not have a generation of our own, if we did not have Mazi Nnamdi Kanu living, how will we be talking about Biafra today? So if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was destroyed long time ago, would they have been Mazi Nnamdi Kanu today? No, they wouldn't have been Mazi Nnamdi Kanu today. That is why we say to anyone that carries sword and kill Biafra, wherever you are, or in whichever place where you did, when the time reach, you will be hunted down. Those are the messages that came out from the mouth of the president of USA, President Biden. He told the Al-Qaeda leader that took part in the 9/11 massacre, that when the time comes, wherever you are, you will be spotted out. And recently they were spotted out. So you kill Biafrans, you think that you will run away. When the time comes, you will meet your doom. There will Mochineke.
There will.
Mazi Okonkwo, please console the family of these people that lost this our amiable Biafrans with bright future. Bright future have been curtailed to pieces. Bright future have been curtailed to pieces. Please send your words of condolence to Biafrans, the ones that know this family and the ones that are even their friends, even their neighbors, and even those that does not. I don't know them personally, but as far as they are Biafrans, their lives are very important. The life of one Biafran is more important than one Nigeria, because they are people that are fruitful and useful to one Nigeria. There we go.
All right. Thank you, Biafrans, and thank you, Barawa Sani, to console this particular family that have lost their loved one. Like, Barawa Sani, is this music not too disturbing us? I think it is really too wide to concentrate. All right. Thank you, Mazi. You are wonderful. In fact, I got married from a Bible this time. All right, let's move. I want to console the family that lost their loved one. You see, on the course of, I could say, restoration of Biafra, a lot of things is taking place. That's why our leader and also our spokesperson, Mazi Simon, always encourages us that I could say to get a freedom is not an easy thing. Ayaba said, it is not something you can get for free. And I console them. I console every of their relatives, if their father is still alive, because I overheard that their mother also give up life the same way our leaders' family, parents lost their life. In this agitation, Biafrans were paid a lot of price. Many of us have died. Many of us cannot, and in the bush right now. But one thing Biafra must know, the vision that we have for Biafra through Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and our great Ikemba will not die. They can speak for a long time, but according to the scripture, like people said, I used to quote a lot, yes, for who is given, he delivers. In the book of, I think, Habakkuk chapter 2, Habakkuk 2, when you read there, when the Lord was giving the people a revelation the same way he gave Biafrans, openbaar, we'll call it in Dutch. He, first of all, in the book of Habakkuk, he starts from verse number 2 or 2 of B. He said, he clearly said to the people, he said, write down this revelation and make it plain on a tablet, means put it a place where you cannot forsake them. For our leader said, they are coming and people do not understand. They have come, they are using Ebubago, they are using Hopozodema, they are using Ogu, they are using all kinds of people. But the Bible says, for the revelation awaits for an appointed time for anything that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has said that God spoke to him, we soon come to be. The Bible says it speaks out to the end. And we not provide false answers because it is given and revealed of God. Though it may war, you may wait for it, for a long time, but just keep patient. For those who killed our brothers, the same Bible also in the book of, the same Habakkuk 4, he said, for the enemy is puffed up, all right? His desire are not upright, but the righteous person will live because of his faithfulness. One thing I know, like I used to say, like a sermon, is that we are not living in a space or in the moon. We are living in a planet where the force of gravity responds to every living thing, to the mankind. We call it the law of nature. Whatever thing you do must surely come back to you, as it is written in the book of Galatians chapter 6, verse 7 there, somewhere there. He said, do you not be deceived, Hopozodema and all the rest of the people that have been given a sanction to go and kill these innocent people. The Bible said here that we should tell you, for God can never be mocked, and God can never sleep, and God can never be deceived. For whatever a man sow, that shall he reap. Let me tell you, I posted something yesterday on my Facebook where the Bible says in the book of Isaiah, chapter number 33. Why am I bringing this scripture? I'm just saying it because of those who said, oh, yeah, I see my sister Odo responded very nice. He said, do me, I do you. Man, no go verse. I'm talking about the people, the Bubago that are flying around that they killed in the bush or something. You must understand, we don't care about how he went, because one thing you must understand, the Bible says in the book of Isaiah, chapter number 33, it says, woe to thee that killeth or spoiled. For you thought now that nobody have spoiled your thing, or I could say steal your thing. And you grow so big ego because you have people like Hopeless Uzodinma sponsoring you. You have your AK-47, and you look at the sham. He trusted on something that he later threw on the ground as I watched that movie. And after his fellow people beheaded him, because those who kill shall be killed. It is the universal law, and nothing can extract, or you cannot minus anything from that particular universal law, that whosoever killed shall be killed. Whenever time that you are activating or you are behaving wrong, you're creating something that is wrong, I want to know, and I want to tell you something that you are creating. What you are creating is called the laws of karma. And the laws of karma does not only operate on your present life, it follows you through your blood lineage. That's why in so many churches, I'm talking to Bubago people who are killing our people. I'm talking to the Nigerian police, Nigerian army, the Fulanese. It doesn't matter. As long as blood flows in you, whenever time you lace your hand on the blood, that same blood of that innocent person you kill will be speaking from your own blood cell, the white blood cell, to your 10th generation, and that is how it works. Please, nobody should call now yet. We are in the business of restoration. Now, what am I trying to say here? I think Mazi says somebody is confirming the brother of Ogwo. Listen, Mazi, what do you say?
That commander is Ogwo.
Confirmed, because Mazi, okay. Now let me go deeper. I will call you back again. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah. So the person that called me now, I did not arrange with him to call, because we have been wondering, is it Ogwo? Even myself, I was in the morning. You see that we warned him. People told him to go and confess his sins, but look at where his greediness has dropped him over. So why am I saying this? I am talking about the laws of the universe. Whenever time you steal, you have opened the doors of the thief to come to your house. Where you shed blood, it is not only the present family that you have then that their blood will also be killed. That's why you see some of us who are suffering, we don't even know what our ancestors, our parents put hand into, just like Hopo Zodema, Evomahi, Okezi, Bazu, and all the rest of them. Kowuru Buhari himself, the Fulanese terrorists are looking for to take away now. They will lie to us that he died, a man who died a long time ago. That's the strategy to end the accused, I could say the alleged of Mazin and the Kalo, that the man in Asorok is not Buhari. You people must know that. So what we're saying here, that uprightness is what we need, both in all Biafra, in all dimensions, because we are going somewhere. For we to get Biafra, I am going to stop here right now. We must live an upright life, live a righteous life, and also when you are praying, carry your gun and your knife. Oh, I don't say make you go drop am somewhere. When Ogu kill you, you kill Ogu back. When Ogu kill you, you kill him back. All hail Biafra.
All hail Biafra. Biafra, we hail thee. Mazi Gaddafi, you just came in, graced the house. We are at the point of sending our condolence messages to the family and friends and villages that are close to this family, and everyone that condoles and consoles with these people here that were killed. In as much as we are alive, we have reasons to sympathize with them. So the mic is yours, please.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, depending on your time zone.
There were.
Once again, I thank you for having me in your midst as your guest, your August guest. What I want to say is that this is a very big pity that this young, promising youth, Biafran youth, we are wasted like that. One thing that that is good is that with the sobering heart, I'm not happy that these people died. Neither I am happy that Ogu died. But every market you price, you will buy. Ogu just buy the market he priced. But what I want to say is, we all are all the Biafran. Biafran, stop killing your brothers and sisters. Look at these people here. This generation, people that are supposed to be inventors, people that are supposed to be a manufacturer. These are great destinies that were just wasted like that. It's very, very painful. That's why I say that people like Okonkwo should be that has wife in every continent. It's good, Okonkwo.
No, it
So that
remain one place.
therefore,
It remain one place. I want to have a wife in China. Qinghong.
no, China represents the Asia continent,
Okay, yeah.
So,
What of South
so
Korea?
what I'm,
Korea.
I don't know where did they call South Korea, sir. That place
Okay.
there.
That's my case.
Like as I was saying, the Biafrans have been killed. So you see, the way they are kill us and they're still killing us, is annoying. It's annoying. So we all are one blood. We are all Biafrans. We should keep these executioners in Radio Biafra. They should learn a lesson as well for what is going on. I have seen somebody that packed his load from where he was residing and come down without knowing it. So don't think you are in heaven. You are still under the heaven. So anything you do, there is a day of payment. And that is one of those things I used to say, that this Biafra has been sealed with a seal of life and blood. Could you imagine these people promising young men that are the useless Ebubago, orchestrated from those pigs in the creek, send them down to our place. He made boast he made the boast and carry it out. Himself should learn a lesson. So one thing you should know is that nobody will ever conquer the Biafrans or say the Igbos in any place, in any war, and we never conquer people. We are live a standard way of life. Please, I send my condolences to the families of these people. Please take heart. I know it's not easy. It's only person that has never lost somebody. We think it is easy. Igbo people said, "Ebu ozunya ozodike bunko." So it's not easy. It's not easy. So if Biafrans, please, I still stand on the advice of our leader that says, you were called to protect them, don't kill them. Stop all this killing. Could you imagine there was a time that mortuaries in Imo State were overfilled? These are the lives of our youth. They just take away like that. So, but above all, when we conquer, and you that is doing evil, my advice for you is to continue. Do it because Bible said at the end time that the wicked will do more wicked. And this is the end time of the Biafran struggle. And the wicked will always do the more wicked. So thank you, my brothers, and whatever we are doing is to the glory of Chukwokika Biama, the Jehovah Sabaoth. Thank you, and God bless you.
Bless you, bless you. The viewers are so happy that your network, for once in a lifetime, has allowed you to speak to them in a grand style, and they are clapping for you. Hey, somebody even said, I hope that your microphone will allow us to hear you today. And you have surprised your microphone and with your network. So,
Mazi Sonny, all of you that are living in Europe, you people are using 2G network. I'm using 5G.
Even with your 5G, your microphone is the most craziest.
The worst part of it, Mazi Ugo ahead. Look like, when they snap picture, they first of all go and bring the negative. So, whenever my phone view the head of Mazi Ugo, it will start become hot. Very, very hot.
Okay.
So that's the problem.
No fire for you. Ugo never enter studio. When he enter studio, he go answer you.
You know the who did it?
Never enter.
You know the thing where you put that date. He did time.
Never enter.
Kelechi, how are you?
Thank you very much, sir. They say your YouTube channel is not connected, so pay your channel so that people can be watching.
Open your Nash. I mean, sorry, open your page because it's locked. I'm trying to pay it. It's not
No,
paying.
the channel is already open. Maybe you log
No,
out.
I'm trying. Ah,
Uh-huh.
okay.
All right. As you try to do that, let's give the mic to Mazi Kelechi. Let him give his words of condolence to the Biafran people that lost these people here. Mazi Kelechi, please, if your mic can allow you, give your words of condolence to this family that we have lost, please. Because this is another family that existed and another big family in the making. So Hopeless Uzodinma with his Ebuba woman has just wiped out another family, an entire generation. But we must continue. Uh, I guess your microphone is really disturbing you, or your network as well. So without wasting much time, when your microphone brings you back, we will hand you the mic again. While we wait for that, let us hit on some other thing. There has been a video, there has been a video circulating on the media, which an unknown person, because the person did not come out to show his or her face like we are showing our faces like this. If somebody should want to describe Akbarawa Sonina, you can do a screenshot of this video and then you can be able to show somebody this is Akbarawa Soni. Look at how his eyeball is. Look at this is a antelope ear. Look at that is our native cap wey they always use for head. See this in beer, see this in big nose. The same thing now you go take describe Mazi Okonkwo because you go see him face very well. The same thing for Gaddafi. But surprisingly, we had a video in a critics news channel where an unknown person, okay, Mazi Okonkwo,
One
fire.
second, but I was in the comment section. They should not bombard us. You know, because we said there was when we are talking about the woman that died. I see a lot of comments here coming. We have to debunk the death of the woman. She did not die. She came online and debunked that she's dead. Okay, we made mistake. Biafrans, please forgive us and let's move forward. We thank God that she's alive. We said before, and may her soul
Okay,
never rest in peace. Amen.
dear friends, thank you very much for updating us. If you had the rejoinder or disclaimer video of the mother of those
Please send.
deceased,
We'll
thank you
help.
very much. If she's still alive, kudos to Chukwu Okike for keeping her alive and for giving her the strength. We don't pray for anyone to die. We want
Exactly.
everyone to stay and to see the restoration of Biafra and on our kingdom on earth. So, talking about what we were saying before we had to go into this very issue, there was an unknown person that does not have a face that just called into a program and then decided to use a autopilot and Biafra to make the topic of ridicule. And the person was saying something about Simon Ekpa and the Biafra government in exile and concocting all sort of other stories. We will try to play the audio so that if you did not hear it, you can hear some part of it. Then after then, we will give our verdict so that you will understand because communication is very, very important in this Biafra Liberation Project at this very time. That is why when you hear A, we have to make it straight for you to understand whether it is A or whether it is B or whether it was truncated. So let's get the video and see if we can put the record straight so that people can understand.
Let me take this call. Before I say something. Somebody was asking a question here. Hello, good evening. Yeah, welcome to the program. Please, can you speak up, Biko? Okay. Welcome. Hello. Yeah. Biko, there's something I want to contribute. This thing has really been bothering me. All right. Just like what we're talking about our people, and in this struggle, about this Biafran struggle we are talking about. It's as if our people are just like they are looking for recognition in this. And the way I'm feeling about what is going on is hurting me. It's hurting me. I'm my uncle, one Amarachi, Nnamdi Eze. It's in Maryland, USA now.
Nwada Amarachi. Nwada Amarachi. As in Maryland. The year. Okay. So make I when I'm small, make you hear that name again the way you go pronounce and well.
And the way I'm feeling about what's going on is hurting me. It's hurting me. I'm my uncle, one Amarachi, Nnamdi Eze. It's in Maryland, USA now. Okay. So many things I know at this trouble since election since the election our leader man ụjọ na-atụzikwe ma ọ na-ewute m too much ka ndị anyị ụmụnne anyị ndị ahụ the way our people particularly the people that we have been looking up to ka nye ihe na-eme ugbu a ọ na-ewute m ọya ka m ji were ya bịa na ihe na-aga ka ị gaa jụọrọ anyị Maazị Simon ịkpa.
Abeg, we know say we dey always dey together, but e be like say una don turn us to person wey dey breastfeed 247. Actually 247 dey okay. E dey okay. Nothing do am. Only
Na Gaddafi Benjamin. No, na ask Gaddafi. Gaddafi meriri.
247
I
dey
send
okay.
him.
You send a message.
Wait. I send him to studio so that they go watch the picture very well. You know, saying here they look like negative. So I send the negative inside the studio so that they will watch it. So it's in the studio. It will soon come.
247 will tell you come here now.
Okay, Biafra people wey dey ask us of 247. Una don hear am now. Gaddafi na him send 247 message. So nothing do 247. E dey okay. Only say they send am message. So when he return from the errand where they send am, we go see am. Wahala no dey.
I did not send him message. I took him to studio so that they go watch the negative very well. So his head go look like my own.
A lie.
Okay,
If 247 look like you, I go run. I swear.
Austin. Too much heat they do that. Not too much heat. That's why you carry a towel on your shoulder because
my brother,
you sit on the hot seat.
The seat hot, no be small thing. The seat hot. As I dey,
this your nose.
I don't want to put me for studio.
If you cut you like
Kelechi dey there.
Maybe in network don't send a message.
Please, may we not forget our opinions. We focus. Before Gaddafi will drag us now, we go.
You know, say Gaddafi always like to put sugar.
I'm telling you, Gaddafi in a fire.
Always salt too much.
Put one fire.
Who get our voice where they had the talk? Who be the person?
Na Kelechi.
Kelechi King of
Ebel Samson, go to the Kema page and ask him about him. Don't come here ask him. We are not Ken.
Kelechi, Mazo Konko, why are you answering the gossipers? They want to gossip. They ask you that useless question. They gossip like this woman where we want to play in audio.
Okay, let me continue to play audio.
Yes. This trouble since since the edition our leader man ụjọ na-atụzikwe ma ọ na-ewute m too much ka ndị anyị ụmụnne anyị ndị ahụ the way our people particularly the people that we have been looking up to ka nye ihe na-eme ugbu a ọ na-ewute m ọya ka m ji were ya bịa na ihe na-aga ka ị gaa jụọrọ anyị Maazị Simon ịkpa kedu ihe mere Maazị Simon ji achọ ikpe etiti ife anyị nwa nwe Biafra na-esu ya lekwa ihe gbasara Biafran gọọmenti anyị akpọrọ maazị nna a bịara a na-akpọkọ ndị nọ na US asị ka akpọkọ onye ọbụla ka anyị bịa tugeda ka afọ ọmụ Biafran gọọmenti na-eza Simon Ekpa bịara mitin wonti maazị Simon Ekpa mgbeghị ka m si bụrụle ihe gbasara Simon Ekpa toro iro na Amerịka toro iro n'etiti ụmụnne anyị anyị na ha jide maazị Eshọba toro iro n'etiti ụmụ nwaanyị IPOB women USA under the leadership of Madam Bridget Ukaf. Simon Ekpa na-eche itinye anyị na nsogbu. Ihe gbasara this Biafra government in exile, Simon came last audience. Simon was invited the way also other people in fact. Ka ha bịa na ka aka ka onye ọbụla ka afọ onwe this government in exile. Simon abịa na meeting ahụ. Mgbe ọ hụrụ Amaka na Rosemary, Simon Saga ha nọ ebe ahụ na that meeting. And
abeg, which Ndidi Amaka and Rosemary be this one? Majogunko, tell us, because you were in the former media team. Which Ndidi Amaka and Rosemary are we talking about here?
The defaulted ones, the ones who carry money with Chinua Achebe now.
Ah.
Yeah, now those group of people.
Sorry?
Yes,
Point of correction, that woman said that they called them to form a Biafran government in exile.
Correct.
Said that woman that Biafran government in exile have been existing since 2013. So that woman is a liar. Continue.
Gaddafi, wait now.
We have been
rush. No
okay.
rush. No rush too much.
Okay.
I know your fire this woman.
You know, say I just left zoo yesterday, so my battery is running low. So now that I've entered my country of residence, I want to charge my phone. I can't charge phone. I'll go back to zoo tomorrow morning.
Why? Piano.
Stop this thing when I take the intimidators in the fundraising. Seremento, Sariano, Maliano, Musutato. Stop it. Before I will speak my own, after I know none of you will.
Yeah. Leave us now. Maybe we'll go our topic.
Leave that your.
Kentana. Yeah.
Let's go, man.
Simon abịa na meeting ahụ. Mgbe ọ hụrụ Amaka na Rosemary, Simon Saga ha nọ ebe ahụ na that meeting. And ndị reconvene that meeting anyị ma ndị artist anyị ma ndị artist na artist American reference veteran. Whereas artist American veterans of Igbo descent. Ndị artists na Abel because of ha gara Abel gara ha na ndị gara na US White House ka aga maka ihe a na-eme our people na Nigeria. Ebe ahụ ndị atọmọtụ ndị ga-ahụ ndị gara artists ha na-esi na ha chọrọ ego. Mana ndị America Africa ekewara ihe ha chọtara ego n'ọnụ ihe ha ji eme ka anyị wepụ na ngwa ọrụ eji arụ ọrụ ha echebe ahụ maka asọmpi ya n'ozi na-aga na-aza Africa mana Africa kọntịna anyị na-eme ihe Africa bụ ndị na-eji aka ha na-ejikọta ndị ESN n'ihe ya na-eme ma mgbe a nne nọ na-etife anyị mana nke tụrụ anyị n'anya afọ a na-achụ fọm dị Biafran gọọmenti na exile. Simon Ekpa was invited. Ya kpọrọ asọmpi ya bịa ebe ahụ mgbe o jikpọrọ ya bịa Simon Ekpa onye ụzọ si Rosemary na Amaka ebe ahụ kpọ n'ọnwa okwu mgbe oge ka anyị asị ya na ndị a na-anọ na midnight before ya since ha many months a na-arụ ọrụ
sorry, but all this, yeah, hold on.
I'm him to I'm going to follow you, critique you. And then I'm him to follow you. I'm going to take correct news from you. And here we have to correct. I need your organic. I have told you so. All the last 2 months here and there. Only over the 30 minutes for us. I am the program with that. I tell my life here because here I won't be here. I need to. After a lot of ceremony, order. In a new name. I do my.
Nna anụ ihe ị na-ekwu.
Simon, Simon na-esi aga na meeting ahụ azụ ka sị ihe azụ na Amaka afọ emecha atọ ka itoolu ka Amaka na Rosemary pụọ mgbe o ji onye masị azụ ka pụta na meeting ebe a na-akpọ mgbe anyị ekpataghị gọọmenti United asị isi ya okwu ụmụ nwoke ka ihe jita azụ ka pụta ya si ya mitre with PNL na ya na azụ kasịrị asị ya nke ahụ ihe kpatara gị ya na-ekwu ihe na-atụ asọ okwu ụmụ nwoke. At the end of the Simon, all of my Simon after. Now the last time was Simon. Or last week one Simon, I gave out, I just now platform. Yaman, just I am not. He has a name and name. On that time, he had Simon left the yes, they were voice record those of the yesterday. Now, Matthew down, only the independent different government. Teacher, therefore, one that first, what are you having? Well, we are taking the program.
Okay.
Yeah, someone like that man, and so that same daughter, he had to the same one about the rich now. That man is like a who whatever. And that, yeah, someone now, when this is someone about when they meet him. Now, someone who might not be a casting the stone order. But let's hear what's going on. None of the cases broadcast. You don't know he was like 20 million on the day after we and then the panel, website report panel, and the phone now over America and Canada and UK, it's no matter of for that panel. Get him where was the million. I find out. I just asked Simon Nakoran. That Simon, I tell you, who just right joke. Simon now, 80 people are people. Now, yeah, no one. He teacher. The guy at this time, at this peaceful time, and the book is off by our leader, my system. Then Simon, already Simon now. So I have Simon, get and feed that one. Here we can that feed him.
All right.
I mean, veteran of Igbo system. Thank you, one from African price, all Biafra. They were can they make now after that office. Then someone like that who meet for 6 man and man Tuesday.
All right.
The Prime Minister. No, we are self-acclaimed Prime Minister of the so yeah, one side all six people who get on that platform when they speak there. Enough of it. Since anyone neighbor, Simon speak, but even you some of this Simon the neighbor about to be your head. Women are like as well as them. They are not having the woman. Then when it is Simon, you that them all wash. And here Simon and then we already say, but you will get first again. Simon the bullet confusion. The same thing over and Brian and Nelly and all together a platform and say, yeah, when they are up for whatever, then I make up a Simon. Be careful. I ain't any of the oh, any and I looked at then what they said. Simon had all the make well, yellow, and so hard to roll from me. Simon or Jimmy, Simon still cannot parent as so. I took a know nothing about this problem. All my this something. I took a try this problem. May 2021. Well, just like that, that has been a confusion.
All right.
And so put him
okay. Thank you very much.
That I can use at the point. But Simon, I'm a moving store now. I'm in Simon. Because of even the Simon. But Simon makes the point stand, even lately. What's the point stand lately?
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right. That's a very big issue. This matter not be waiting. Imagine that na Unu mama that now. Stop. Jerry Bantu, Muna, calm down. Wahala dey. Wahala is a serious matter. Well, I don't have anything to do here. The only thing that I see in situations like this is how people can come together. In case you are no know, because the unity is strength. Simon Ekpa cannot get the Biafra alone. Simon Ekpa cannot get Biafra alone. Because if Council we need everybody's hand. We need all hands. Okay? So the only thing I have to say about that, whether you write it positive or negative, what I have to say about it is that Simon should go and find a way to make up with people who are really willing to work. I don't know anything about it. I don't know. I'm not in their meeting. I'm not talking with anybody. So they should go and find way and make peace so that peace can reign. Because one person cannot bear this burden alone. That's the truth of the matter. Okay? Somebody say yes, but not with Sabos. Someone should do the right thing if there is anything he's doing wrong. That's the right thing to do. It's not just because the woman might also have her own point or reasons. So anybody who is saying something behind every rumor, maybe there's an atom of truth. Okay, somebody said US is at work here.
Okay. When I go ask me, say, so then why did you allow the rest of the part to play so that you will hear the reaction of critics news, so that you will understand that critics news is not an IPOB member. He's not an insider. Just like he said he does not know anything. He does not know what to comment on this thing. So that you will understand that critics news is a what? Wait, somebody just helped me to put it. Somebody help me put them here for station.
Blogger.
Person don't put them already.
Uh-oh.
Critics News is a YouTube blogger. So, just for you to understand, because he does not know the modus operandi or anything that is happening in the IPOB and what we are facing. That is why they will know the platform to go and unleash all this rubbish. They will not come to where Biafrans, when I mean Biafrans, I mean the ones that are actually in the struggle, fighting to liberate people. They will not go to those platforms. They will go to the bloggers to go and start making noise so that from there the thing will start making wah, 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 because that is only what just happened there. So, when I don't understand what happened there now. So, Mazi Gaddafi, now you go face reply to this woman. I think she made mention of her name. Now I see her as a unknown.
Thank you so much. Thank you on top of thank you. You know, that woman that is living in a ghetto in America there, that is making mouth. You want to tell us one, he lives in America. Let me tell you to the best of my knowledge. You know Avid, that Avid that is calling, that is, they are this Sabo, they are that. I have a privilege to know how Avid has been contributing positively in this struggle. I have the opportunity to know. You know,
please help the audience to understand what your habit means. American veterans of Igbo
descent.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
Their website is www.avidusa.org.
Okay, Gaddafi, I have a question. The Avid and Avid, this woman is covered. Can we make it clear to our people to understand the two languages that the one that the woman is talking about that Simon refused to do meeting with are the ones that their eyes are on the money, if I'm communicating.
No, let me tell you something. The Avid and Avid, originally, this Avid form with that Onishi, that expelled Onishi.
Okay, Simon did not go. Simon did not go to form anything, but the woman was saying that they are going to form, because when you look your statement, Gaddafi, you see that you explained to us here that the Avid already has been created because they have been existing. So now, why is this first woman saying now that they want to create something that have been created?
Please let me confirm before Gaddafi go on. There was a joint section by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and I think Simon Ekpa was in that broadcast as well, where we had the AVID. We had some of the representatives of AVID. That was before MNK was kidnapped. It was aired on air. And if we should search very well, we will see that broadcast. Representative of the AVID was there to talk about the American veterans of the Igbo descent. So if someone says that they are just going to go and form, is the biggest and the fattest lie ever. This group of people existed long time. Yes, sir.
Sonny, hold on. Avid is not Biafran government in exile. Avid is just a military wing in Biafran government in exile. There is a military wing of it.
Mm-hmm.
This woman is talking about forming the Biafran government in exile. I just want to tell the woman that Biafran government in exile have been in existence since 2013. And Simon did not go to form any group. Simon only went there because we are autopilot in a mission of unification of every agitator. Now, you should know that that woman that is speaking, somebody posted a DOS in action. That's just what it is. That woman is collaborating with those AVET. AVET was stayed up by OEC because when you know that the real people that Simon has come to ginger, the military wing of that Biafran government in exile, due to what we have on at hand. So Master Simon only to activate the military wing of it to defend the Biafra land. He did not go to form anything. And let me tell you, to the best of my knowledge, Avid that this one is condemning, I know privately the great job that Avid has done, which it is not, I am not the spokesperson of Biafra to announce it. Now, if Master Simon deems it fit to do so, he is the only one that has right to do that. But what I'm trying to let you know is that this Avid had been in existence, like you said, Master Sonny, when our leader was there. They came to identify with our leader. And now that we need their service, the Avid as the retired military, the servicemen in America, both retired and current still serving. The ones that are still serving, they are the team of this Avid. And I know personally the great job that Avid has done and is doing it today that as I'm talking to you. So Avid is not like a group that they are about to form, no. But this woman just want to condemn Master Simon. You know why? Because when the Master Simon did not go to attend a meeting with the Biafran government in exile. No. Master Simon only attended the meeting where they brought that Onyishi inside without his knowledge. At the end of the day, The OEC, maybe Simon will be the best person to explain this. But to the little of my knowledge I have, the OEC now told Simon, due to the unification mission that Simon is embarking on, he now said, okay, I will arrange a meeting for us to unify other people. So the meeting he arranged for unification, not even because of the Biafran government in exile, no, it wasn't the meeting of that. It was just a unification meeting. So the old layer that this man only used to go and organize are these people that they give 21 million, that they swallow it for Igbo Youth Association, like a person like Ndidi and Rosemary. So when Simon got into the meeting, is this unification that you're talking of? You know, there are people you can unify with now, and there are people you can unify with tomorrow, and there are people you can unify with next year. So when Simon now see these people, Simon now said, no, I don't have anything to do with these people for now. Maybe that will be later. These people should leave. They leave. So when they left, that OEC, who is the sugar daddy for these old layers, now started raising a dust. When they say your girlfriend should leave the meeting, and your girlfriend has left, you now see somebody again. You say, this one is not a woman too. Okay, under to revenge. You now start speaking that Madam Azoka should leave. It wasn't meeting of Biafran government in exile. No. Now, because Simon announced the activation of Biafran government in exile, this OEC went and created a parallel government. It's like when the pig in the creek said de facto government. Somebody like Okonkwo can create his own de facto government. You know? So that is the scenario of that. Now, gang up all these. Okonkwo is tall, slim, and is overheat. Overheat is doing his engine. That's why I carry towel on his shoulder. So like I was saying,
Gaddafi,
like I was saying,
your nose is confusing you.
Yes, you are right. You are very, very right. Because I'm holding I'm Hogologimia. So when you say adult, you see his long nose. So like I was saying, so these women.
Gaddafi, you don't have all the time. You don't have all the time.
Yeah, I'm rounding up. What I'm trying to let you know is that this woman that is talking out of envy, out of jealousy, onto say,
onto say they carry last.
Onto say they carry last. Onto say, if I cannot be part of it, I will scatter it.
Just like the other one they do here.
That one took Indo. So Indo run his brain. That's why they behave like woman now. Because there is no man that is sensible that will sit and be plaiting his hair, as you can see. So this woman, what they are doing with the Jamaica and the Rosemary and those ONC, remember, ONC is a cast out into this food. Our leader has already sacked him. So somebody that Madonna they cannot sack, you should know that person is not worthy to speak in public. So that is it. So in rounding up, brother, that woman is just speaking out of envy, jealousy, and I'm assuring you that Avid I know, these men are real men in this struggle. Thank you.
Thank you, Gaddafi. They say make you know open everything because it's like the way you're talking, you're about telling them everything. Sister Margaret say, Gaddafi, please be careful, not tell them everything. Leave some. Make it day like that. So Mazi Okonkwo,
sir,
what do you go tell that woman from her gossip and her trying to self-gratify herself in the media, because that is what I see. She's trying to make herself relevant.
Yes, thank you, Barabas. And in time like this, we must be able to understand that, especially when things are getting to the end. There's one preacher I know. He said the injury time is always very delicate. When a player who started playing, and at the point of I would say the end, or if they play extra time, you can sustain an injury. And of course, on that particular last season or space of time, like if you go to the book of, I think, 2 Timothy 3, somewhere there, the Bible is talking about the last time. Matthew 24 is talking about the last time. And he also explained to us that there is going to be a lot of hatred. People will be on speed. Like that woman, she was on speed. Where you are always on the last, before you reach to the where you have to give the stick, you see them running. And if she wanted to run, she thinks she can pass Simon without knowing that Simon, what brought Simon to Finland, is running. So Simon overtake her. Now she start to, why I like autopilot. When we had this issue, we have to bring our man down and say, tell us the truth, and every video was showing. You see that woman that's saying, and also everything she's saying, people were thinking that this thing just happened yesterday. No, it didn't happen yesterday. These are the agents of the Janjaweed, and by the grace of God, get yourself ready, buy popcorn. Simon will come tonight to shoot pin on all of them. And she is also invited, by the grace of God, to come and debunk all this nonsense. We have crossed the Rubicon. People of Biafra must be able to say truth to themselves. Lying against Simon Eba cannot bring you nothing. Right? And the people must also understand this AFID and AFID, they are different kind of people. One are the corrupt side of it, and the other one are the genuine. But they look, two words, they look like the same. She's a fallacy, she's a liar. And people must understand that. These are the enemies that have been set up in order to, when they talk too much, then Simon will leave the struggle. But this man you're looking here, these two hands will be like this, na power na in their hand. And one of the legs means I can fly. So you cannot run more than Simon Eba. All right? When you run too much, you slow down. You cannot see this man is here. The reason why we are following him is God have revealed us to him. We are praying for him also to keep the good path, because we know that Simon will lead us to where we are going. There are things that Gaddafi explained the other day about the lantern and the sword, which I will not allow him. He talk too much. If I lose that, I will talk the go. So one of the things there is we must be straight for our struggle. You see me, Biafra or we die. That's why I believe. So that any day when you see the face of Mazo Konko, I don't come here to play. Me and you, no be the same mama bonus. And don't take it for granted. Any activists of Biafra you see on this platform, we are genuinely called, just the same way Mazi Simon is called. You see that woman, she is not among the disciples. Number one is, you cannot come outside and begin to leak the secret on how you wanted to protect yourself. She is agent of the zoo, talking about, a similar, I could say something that is similar to the discussion, simply means that it's a betrayer. Now she have already come out and tell the zoo government and all the whole world what our discussion is. But she thought that she's there, but she's not there. She's only, I would say, smelling the, I could say the wrong smell. But tonight, Simon will come and put justice. The duty of the devil is try to destroy, to kill, and to take away. But God is in the business of restoration, believe me. And Biafra, for me, has been restored. Yesterday, the Lord showed me, 5 o'clock, I was here meditating, or 10 minutes after 4, like that, when I used to do my rituals. I saw Mazen Nandekalo walking directly to Afari Biko. And I sent it on the Facebook. Many people say, when he was released? There are difference between it don't happen and it's about to happen. All right? So we are on the right channel. Every Biafra must be resolute. Don't give up. We are on the last period. Many swords will be thrown to you because the champions are the target. You are the champion. How can you score to the goalkeeper without hitting the, I could say, the center man or the, how do you say, Gaddafi, you where they play ball now? So you must dribble and he beat the
It
backman
depends.
first, then
It
before he
depends.
was able to score. That's why we're going, and we are very serious. People who are telling us be serious, be serious. You do not pay our data to come here. We are absolutely serious. The reason why you want our face to crack, this thing you're seeing here is laughter. If your papa no get a wicked man, he be. You see, Apara was on this no get this.
Another my weekend now.
Any man where you see face no crush like this, or that man a wicked, even woman run. You know, like that woman now, if you bring your face now, you go see him. Look at the Colonel Wobosi. You know, see him for photo here. You go know, say this man fought for his people, smile for his people. That's why you can see this sign of laughter like Mazo Konkwo. Just we're gonna follow us. We are here and we are live and direct. God bless you and smile for me. God bless you.
Gaddafi, pay 50 euro fine if you pick Mike when I never say make you pick Mike. You know, say we need money for ESN.
Don't worry, after the end of this year, we'll send that to nursery school.
We need money for ESN. So any defaulter or any haphazard movement, you pay money to ESN direct. Our website is very, very open, 24/7.
Okay, before you put this law, I have one question.
Wait now. I never even thought.
Wait, who did this? Why you carry your girlfriend picture? Why you carry your girlfriend picture? Come put here. Who be this person? Then continue.
Now Simon 9 day there.
This one can never be said, man.
I beg our viewers, Biafrans all over the world. When I say make we dey serious, how now what make we dey serious? When we see stupidity of people displaying in highest order, we need to laugh. So we cannot come here and behave like zombie from the beginning of the broadcast to the end. We have to show our 32, even if our 32 no reach 32, even if not 12. We have to show our 32 some more. Okay, Gaddafi, ask your question before I go to the next thing that I wanted to say.
Were you sleeping when I asked my question?
I think you get another important question. I forget say Okonkwo talk before say if they give you mic, you go scatter this place.
It's like you give a child of 4 years your Apple telephone to hold up.
You go use them enter all the
Apple pimple like a mama this thing. Let's go. Let's continue so that we don't allow us to forget what we're cooking. Right?
Yes.
Yeah, what I want to say, the point I want to make there is that one, for that woman, they ask them, do you need gun? Do you need the arms? You need money. This thing happened when I don't even know the date. Not even this year. Not even last year. And this struggle has faces. They were a phase where we were agitating. And this is the phase of armed struggle. So this woman just carried the past, the present, and join them together. So what I'm trying to say is that let's assume that it happens. For her to come in public, to come and be saying something like that, one, like Okonkwo said, that woman is a Sabo. Capital letter of Sabo, not Sabongeri. But, Igbo people went to Sabongeri, go stay. They don't know the meaning of Sabongeri. It means Sabongeri Shigi. Sabongeri Shigi. So, Sabongeri chop your head. That is the meaning of Sabongeri. Igori Shigi. So, Igbos leave that place. Like I was saying. So, that woman is a Sabongeri. And a Sabongeri Shia very soon. That is it. So, Mazo Konkwo, the truth remains that woman won't notice me. And the only platform that you could go to is a blogger. Watch in the social media, you will see the activities. So that is it. Mazo Konkwo YouTube channel, they will not go there, go subscribe. Biafran Sonny, they will not go there, go subscribe, so that they will hear the undiluted truth. Then 247, Biafran Voice 247, they won't go there, go listening to the real truth. Like my channel, which is Biafran Freedom Voice TV, they won't go there to hear the truth. So they would like to go to blogger. Bloggers are known with insulting each other on social media. Here is the struggle, not blogging business. We are here to defend life, and life is also going. So everything we do here, we take it serious. So God bless you. And Tonak Brawa, please, that's this picture where you put here. The time of this year, this thing, they cover the face of the person. And then they see him. So it look like that you're Ekaite. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. We have to move with speed. Wherever you're watching us from, remember to hit the like button, the share button, and share to any place. Share it to Facebook, Telegram, WhatsApp, Twitter, Instagram, your Facebook group, your pages, anywhere. Also, remember to hit the subscribe button wherever you're watching us from, and the share button and the follow button. Those are the available buttons that you will see wherever you're watching from.
Okay.
So that you will stay connected.
There's something somebody sent to me. I don't know how updated it is. He said Kwara State youths chase their governor out of the podium. Say they are tired of APC criminals, also calling him Ole thief. I have the video.
Yes, so they can chase them for all they can, because every destroyer must be pushed out of Biafra land.
Every criminal must be.
Giving my disclaimer to this video of this this unknown woman face that came to make on that
like a mad dog
on that studio, I would say she should look for another strategy, because this very one that she used did not work well, and she did not achieve any goal. Because this dragon that you see here on the screen, the way you see his two hands like that, now so they fly. And if you try to stop one of his feathers as he's flying, now fire now he will come out. Yes. Before MNK prayed and asked for somebody to come and continue from where he stopped, then MNK gave this man, Chukwokike gave MNK this man, Chukwokike knew why. When MNK said, you must listen to Simon Ekpa, most importantly.
Very important. If
most importantly, very importantly, because there is something very importantly about this man and what he is doing. That is why in the Insama, they will jump into the lagoon. They will go and embrace the biggest transformer in town, and the transformer will shock them, and they will die through away just because of what? They are running after Simon Ekpa tail. They want to catch the tail of the dragon. They don't know that the tail of the dragon is poisonous and it is also venomous.
Look at his leg. Even when he's standing, he's running. How can you push it?
Even when he's standing, he's flying. He's not even standing as a normal human being. So they should understand that there is no weapon formed against him that will prosper. Make I not come begin to preach like Pastor Okonkwo, but make I answer and give my opinion for this very matter, because MNK taught me how to answer some questions in a very coded language. So let me answer that woman that was gossiping.
I love to know that was supposed to be answering. I love it. Because you can't stop us. You can gossip all you like, it's irrelevant to me. You can't stop us. Are you going to stop us? Who has gossip ever stopped before? If I want to leave here now to go to the kitchen, is gossip going to stop me from going to the kitchen? Some people give undue attention to idiots. I'm saying you are gossiping. Will it stop me from going to US after COVID-19 lockdown has been lifted? Some people, I don't know. I love to know that Osukos might be answering. I love it. Because you can't stop us. You can gossip all you like, it's irrelevant to me. You can't stop us. Are you going to stop us? Who has gossip ever stopped before? If I want to leave here now to go to the kitchen, is gossip going to stop me from going to the kitchen? Some people give undue attention to idiots. I'm saying you are gossiping. Will it stop me from going to US after COVID-19 lockdown has been lifted? Some people, I don't know.
Will the gossip of these people stop us from moving forward? Will that gossip of that woman on Critics News Station, will it stop Biafrans from going forward? Will it stop Autopilot from waxing strong? Will it stop Simon Ekpa from what he's doing for the Biafran people? Will it stop Omuada from standing strong? Will it stop all the media team from being part and parcel of the fundraising for ESN and coming live every day to preach the gospel? Ndị ekwensu will your gossip ndị erieri ndị isi
Thank you.
ochi will your uno hey will your gossip stop us? Una miko everybody sridom will your gossip stop us?
Over me.
Over me, You're surprised that I speak my dialect today. I'm angry. Abasinyene get disappointment. So Abasinyene get disappointment. So as
that's why they also answer Ntoro.
Itoro go. As Chukwu Okike no get disappointment. That is how Mazi Nnamdi Kanu no get disappointment. Yeah. Because every
disappointment.
No.
Let's go.
They come to pass. So there is no amount of that can talk about it. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Let me tell you one thing. You see this hatred they have against Simon Ekpa. It's not just from Simon. They have this hatred against our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I was in a meeting. No, I peeped through the meeting because somebody made me to peep through the meeting where this old lady called Ndidiamaka and Rosemary were there. They were questioning her about the money and the activities. Do you know that they opened their mouth and said that Nnamdi Kanu is not their leader? They should not address Mazi Nnamdi Kanu as their leader. They should only address him.
It's on record. It's not only in a private meeting. It's on record in a public video.
Good. And let me tell you another thing. There was one group I was with them called Atonement. One Fulani man where they claim to be Igbo man just post there that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a liar. These people, so I became angry. That's how I signed out from that group. You know, before I signed out, I waited for them to see. I wanted to see if there's anybody that will condemn that's what he said. Why did they call him a liar? He said Buhari is not dead. Now, if Buhari is not dead, why didn't they include that in as charges against our leader? Now, that one by the side. So what I'm trying to say is that, you see these women with one Mr. Ogbuefi in that meeting where they said Nnamdi Kanu should not be addressed as their leader. That is why they went and formed this parallel Biafran government in exile. They just believe that it must be them, bragging powers. Now, I have seen the good works of Avid. I have never seen the good work of this useless Avid. You understand me? So the truth remains that woman is just speaking out of jealousy and hatred and envy. That is it. So we will not give much time to, but the Biafran people have seen the truth. We have come, Autopilot media team does not do saga. We come with fact and figure to debunk lies. You see us. You will never see any platform that they're doing all this, they are using saga that others does. No. We are sensible people. We say it when we need to say them. So that's what I want to say, is that the woman is just speaking out of envy just to destroy the good work Simon is doing. Maybe they don't give him one choncho. So you have to work for every choncho you collect from the zoo. It's just as good as when somebody said, my zoo, Caliphate pay Simon 500 million. And I still come back to say, Madison, you know this. And still come back to say, Simon is raising fundraising to enrich himself. This talk, don't they contradict to each other? But Biafran people are buying the market, selling. I begin to ask, does it mean that Biafran people no longer have sense? So thank you. I stop here.
Thank you very much when you do the needful. Thank you very much. Biafran people, we are here to debunk and to destroy every decimation that is used against the Biafran people and the project of the autopilot movement. MNK set up autopilot. He declared autopilot. He asked God to give him men that will stand up to do the needful when he needs them. That is why we cannot forget his good work. Neither can we allow it to be destroyed by the criminals. So before we go to the next thing that we are supposed to bring to the screen, we would like to remind you the reason why autopilot are doing what they are doing. Listen carefully and be blessed, just like the pastors normally say.
Understand this very evening, we are facing a very formidable array of enemies, both external and within. And we are going to overcome each and every one of these obstacles. That I can assure you, that they may know that the God we worship is an invisible God, not a God that was wrought by the hands of men. For we do not worship idol, and we can never ever worship idol. Is impossible. This very family, this IPOB, belongs to the Most High. And that is how it's going to be until Biafra comes and beyond to eternity. This evening, I want to place it on record that our enemies are intensifying their attack against us from every corner. I am not saying this as lamentation or complaint. I am only trying to prepare our people for what is to come. You are being prepared for what is to come. The time has come to separate the chaff from the wheat itself. Our march is very, very near. The enemies are trembling, they are quaking, they are doing all they can to try to stop us. But they have failed very woefully. And they will continue to fail. But I want to tell you that we are getting attacks from everywhere. From everywhere all over the world. And very soon, they will buy over some of you. Some of you, they will buy some of you over. The spirit of Oba, Biasika, and Ifajuna are still in some of you. When the time comes, they will buy you over. I am not doing this program tonight to ask all of you to be strong. I am doing it to remind you, not that if they succeed in buying you over, you're not going to stop what we're doing. You can't. Not in you cannot. Not in 1 trillion years. But I need you to appreciate one very simple fact. That at the end of this very race, everybody will testify that indeed Chukwuokike Abiama, the same God of Israel, of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the same God of Ehiri in Aguleri, the same God of Umweri, the same God of Ora-Eri, the same God of Owe-Eri, the same God of Arochukwu, not to be known by the true God, one true God. You will know that indeed, not only is he omnipotent, that same God is the owner of this very agitation. No human being can stop it. We have enemies, and we need to be very, very careful, both within and without. Very, very careful. The next 2 weeks will be very pivotal. Next 2 weeks will be very, very important in the life, or should I say, in this very mission that we have embarked upon. The devil will do everything. And you are going to watch spectacularly how we are going to destroy and shame the enemy. That at the end, every glory and adoration will belong to God and not to man. Now let us go and tell you what is happening that some of you do not understand. I want those of you who are hardcore, those who were chosen before you were born. There were some people who were chosen before they were born to agitate for Biafra restoration. This is a message for you. Those who from their mother's womb they were born to do this very work. You must be very, very strong. Because Biafra will open the eyes of black people all over the world. Because Biafra will mean that blacks from America, blacks from the Caribbean, from Southern America, they will all flood into Africa. It will be like the time that Yeshua was born. Biafra is like a light, a beacon. They will follow it. They will say, let us go and see what is happening there. That is what these neo-colonialists do not want. They don't want Biafra to come. I am telling our people so they understand. The mountains, I didn't say one mountain, the mountains in front of us that we need to overcome. And for us to overcome it, we need to be very strong mentally, mental strength. Just like when you're doing anything in life, and it appears as if you are being buffeted from everywhere. That is the time that you no longer rely on willpower or your muscles. You go to your brain to endure and to persevere and to keep going until you overcome. That is the stage we are in right now. To make sure that our brain is in gear to confront everything the Janjaweed has to throw at us. We don't have money. Their budget is over $20 billion to fight us. They can bribe Facebook. They can buy them off. They can do anything they like. They can come to some of you and bribe you off. They can promise you what you've never had before. They can give you maybe a house in Dubai. They can promise you a vehicle. They can tell you, oh, we'll make you vice president. They can promise you anything to make sure that you're like them. But this very IPOB, this very hardcore is not going to move. And I will tell you why we can't move.
Yes, we cannot move and we cannot be deterred because what we are doing is sacrosanct. It's something that Chukwokike has endorsed long time ago. So, he said he prayed for God to raise men to rekindle those men that were already destined inside their mother's womb. So when you people say we were not showcased in IPOB right from the very beginning, that we came into the picture during COVID-19, no problem. But continue watching what God is using the people of COVID-19 to do. When everywhere was shattered, it is the people of COVID-19 that stood tall to storm things to this very time. So, if you like, you hate this man that you see on the screen here. If you like, you love him. What you should rather be looking after is his message and his narrative. It is not his personal person as Simon Ekpa that you should be looking at. You should be looking at his handiwork. What difference is he making? What point is he trying to push? What narrative is he trying to turn things into? And how is the difference being shown and displaying out? How is it helping the situation? How is it turning stones? How is it fingering the zoo government? How is it helping Biafrans? How is it helping the quest for the independence nation of Biafra? How is it helping or contributing to Eastern Security Network? How is it heading to 2023 for us to see that there is a difference in history? That is what you should be thinking about, not this silly gossip, because the gossip will not make any difference. Now, the Ambazonian people sent a message to the Biafran people, and the message goes like this. You are going to listen to it so that you will also understand something. Because when
I think
we are the only
Gaddafi
people,
want to say something. He can give you 1 second, please.
Gaddafi, wait. This one where your throat is scratch you, plus the thing where you want talk, everything come enter inside.
Let them listen
No,
very
I
well.
just okay.
Gaddafi, you can talk now.
No, there's one idiot I just wanted to address here. You know, the person said his name is Ashley Omekane. You know, ash is a symbol of sorrow, a symbol of pain. That's why when David went and raped somebody's wife, he carried ash to pour himself, and the child died. You know, for him to open his rotten mouth tomato to say that autopilot should go and create another name and leave IPOB. I asked the fool, what is the full meaning of IPOB? IPOB is my identity, indigenous people of Biafra. Now, what do you want me to go and create? What do you want us to go and create? Which name? So some people are useless from home and they carried it on social media. And some of them were the product of Fulani rape during the war. Maybe Fulani rape their grandmother or their grandfather that give birth to them. Because anybody that has Igbo blood will never reason like Ashley or Mekane. So I am addressing you now because you are not supposed to speak in public because you a shame, a disgrace to your family. So thank you. Go on.
Thank you very much. It's good to put mosquito where mosquito belongs. So what you have just done now is doing justice to mosquito. So mosquito, don't sing song again when we don't ask you to sing because we don't want to dance. You can only go and look for the gathering of mosquito and then you start singing song and making your noise. Unabatedly, nobody will disturb you. But when you see that animals with horns are seated discussing, that is not a meeting for you. So if you know what is good for you, find your way now, no be run no, before you collect woto. Okay. So
Nah,
our
go ahead,
our people
mosquito for gutter.
our people make una listen to wetin Amazonian Cabo Daniel dey tell us. They advise us on top our no election in Biafra land so that una go understand say people wey know wetin we dey fight for, they also understand our plight and they understand our pains. So we are not in this alone. There are other people that also feel what we are going through and they support us. Make we listen to this video with joy. Even if you don't listen to them 100 times, listen to this one now with joy.
Good evening, fellow televiewers on the ACN television. My name is Capo Daniel. I am the spokesman of the Ambazonian Governing Council and allied to the IPOB of the Biafran movement. Today, I want to come to you to react and to set the record straight concerning statement made by the lead counsel of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Barrister Aloy Ijimako. Barrister Aloy Ijimako have made statement on Twitter where he states that the Biafran people can leave Nigeria through a referendum. In that statement, he quoted the case of the Southern Cameroons, which we call Ambazonia today. He states that Atiku is a Nigerian today as a result of a referendum, and that the people of Ambazonia, that is the Southern Cameroon, left Nigeria or separated from Nigeria as a result of a referendum. That is just not true. That is not accurate. I want to set the record straight and also help the Biafrans as an independent activist. So I speak now not like a spokesman of the governing council, but as an activist. My advice to the Biafran people: first, I will want to make the record straight. As a matter of fact, Ambazonia, which they used to call Southern Cameroon, did not separate from Nigeria as a result of a referendum. The referendum, on the contrary, was for Southern Cameroon to join Nigeria. An election, or you want to call it a referendum, it was actually a plebiscite. During that plebiscite, we voted to join Cameroon, the Republic of Cameroon. That resulted to Cameroon rejecting that election in the United Nations and end up annexing Ambazonia. That is why we are fighting today for our independence. So the referendum that Barrister Aloy is talking about was not the result of Southern Cameroon separating or seceding from Nigeria. I want to make that clear. And for the interest of the public, I want to take this opportunity to tell the truth to the Biafran people. Listen to me and listen very carefully. First, I will lay the foundation by giving you our history of separating through the ballot box. In 1949, the British Southern Cameroon, which was Ambazonia and Adamawa province, or Adamawa in Nigeria currently, was the British Southern Cameroon, an international entity with well-defined borders that were demarcated and recognized internationally and in the United Nations. We were an international entity that was attached to Nigeria by the British government under the United Nations Trusteeship Agreement. In 1950, the Nigerian Constitution, because we were governed as part of the eastern region of Nigeria, granted us the possibility to elect our members of parliament, our parliamentarian, into the eastern legislature in Enugu. The Southern Cameroon, Ambazonia, elected 13 members of parliament into the Eastern Regional House in Nigeria. After 3 years, all of our parliamentarians, they decided to declare benevolent neutrality and withdraw from Nigerian parliament. All of them, 13 parliamentarians from Southern Cameroon, from Ambazonia, withdrew from Nigerian legislature. As a result, the British government saw that Nigeria have lost the legitimacy to govern Ambazonia. So they were forced to grant us autonomy. And the next year, that is in 1953, we now voted to form our own government and elect our prime minister, Mr. Endele. That is how we separated from Nigeria. So Ambazonia, so Southern Cameroon separated from Nigeria not because of the referendum. We separated because our elected officials who represent our territory withdrew from the Nigerian legislature in Enugu. Because of that, the Nigerian government lost credibility, they lost legitimacy to govern our territory. They did not have any authority to govern our territory. So the British government was then forced to grant full autonomy to our territory. Due to that full autonomy, an election was organized in Southern Cameroon for us to elect our own government and form our own government and create our own legislature. We created our legislature, we elected our prime minister, and he has the official and proper mandate to govern our territory for 4 years, from 1954. After that 4 years, a democratic election took place in Ambazonia, and a new prime minister was elected. Because of this self-governance, the British government and the United Nations decided that our territory can become independent. That is why we had a referendum. Actually, it was called a plebiscite, where we decided that we were given a choice to vote to join Nigeria or to join Cameroon. In that vote, in the United Nations General Assembly, after our people have voted to choose to join Cameroon, the Cameroon government voted against the United Nations resolution 1806 that's supposed to grant Ambazonia unity with Cameroon because their intention was to recolonize our territory. That is why we are fighting today. So to the Biafran people, the issue about referendum, from my interaction with the leadership of the IPOB when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was a free man, it was all a rallying point to governize the people of Biafra to fight for their independence and their freedom. It was never an objective. Let nobody deceive you that you can have independence through a referendum. Referendum is independent in essence because when Southern Sudan was about to be granted her independence, the United Nations therefore granted them a referendum. Nigeria will never grant Biafra independence through a referendum. So, right now, the Nigerian government sees the issue of a referendum as a tool to pacify the Biafran resistance so that you cannot make the necessary move that will enable your territory to become independent. They are now giving you your medicine. So referendum, which was to be used as a rallying point to governize the Biafran people and make them ready to fight for their freedom, is now being actively used by the Nigerian government to pacify the Biafran resistance and move towards independence. That is why the Nigerian court have accepted cases for referendum. Of course, those cases will never be won. It will just go on and on and on and buy time for the Nigerian government to crush all the leaders and all the armed fighter, all the freedom fighters in Biafra. My advice to the Biafran people is that if you want freedom, you must accept the price for freedom. If you want freedom, you must understand that any election in Biafra gives the Nigerian government, whether you like it or not, a mandate to continue Nigerian rule over Biafra. For you to be free, you must delegitimize Nigerian rule over your territory by stopping and banning all Nigerian election. This coming presidential election is the biggest blow to Biafran freedom. If the Biafran people are wise, you will listen to your people who are asking you not to participate and to outright ban this election. Because of corruption, it will be impossible for Biafran senators and legislatures and their governors to withdraw themselves from the Nigerian constitutional framework of a government. It will be impossible. The only way you can delegitimize Nigerian rule is to ban election, arrest all their elected officials, and make sure that Nigeria cannot create a semblance of legitimacy over Biafra. Then you would have contested Nigerian rule, Nigerian legitimacy, and give your people a chance to be considered, their aspirations to be considered. Because so long as you elect senators, elect governors, whether the election pool is 10%, 20%, you have given the Nigerian government another year to keep you in the zoo. So for you to be free, your biggest enemy are the legislature, the people within Biafra who represent Nigeria. If you can get rid of them, if you can stop them, then you would have set up Biafra in a position where the issue of independence can be considered. Until then, whatever you are doing is just an agitation. It's just an agitation. You cannot have freedom through agitation. Freedom have a price. If you want independence, you must be ready to pay the price. To delegitimize Nigeria, you need to actually liberate Biafra from Nigerian administrators. Kick all of them out. That is the only choice. That is the only choice. So copy from us. I speak to you as an independent activist. We have an obligation. I have an obligation to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to tell you the truth and to advise you. Now that he is in jail, there is no way you should expect anything from him, or any validation or any policy coming from him. And any leader who does not tell you the truth and keep on preaching this issue of referendum, they will have the best support. They will even be accommodated by the Nigerian government, because it serves the Nigerian government to talk about this distraction of a referendum. It will never come unless you win independence. So winning independence will give you referendum. Asking for referendum is like putting the cat up in front of the horse. It doesn't work that way. Freedom is not free. You have to pay the price. You have to go to war. This time, not a conventional warfare, because Nigeria have demonstrated the strength to be able to contain Biafra through conventional warfare, but through guerrilla tactics that is geared towards delegitimizing Nigeria, kicking out all her representatives and her administrators. Will make sure that Biafra is ungovernable and that Nigeria will lose credibility and legitimacy to govern Biafra. And the Biafran people by themselves can start constituting themselves to govern and arrange their territory the way they want. That is the only way you can win. You cannot win Nigeria through conventional warfare, but definitely you can win Nigeria through resistance and through guerrilla warfare. If the Taliban could win the Americans, that may not be a perfect example, but I can guarantee you Nigeria cannot defeat Biafra through guerrilla warfare and through resistance against Nigerian rule. Fight for your freedom. God bless you.
Wow.
Thank you very much, Capo Daniel. Your message was well delivered, Capo Daniel. Your message was well delivered, Capo Daniel. We appreciate your advice and your effort. Now, for all those Ndi Nzama that say they will not allow Simon to breathe, when I don't hear them now from another person say no election in Biafra land is a stepping stone.
You know, Abarawa, can I use your 1 second?
Very well, very well. As far as
where
you
is
can pay me
Gaddafi?
back in
I think before Gaddafi finished from toilet, let me say what I want to. I heard from the what I.
You don't come back from toilet too.
No, wash your hand, Gaddafi, before we start. So
Gaddafi, wash your hand very well.
Wash your hand. Please, may I forgive us. You know, Gaddafi is our small brother, so always we like to make him happy before
yes,
our mama comes back.
He can grow very fast. That is what we are doing.
Yeah. So he can grow. You know, we give him milk every day. So don't mind us. Now, Biafrans, I think we have listened to Capo Daniel. One of the things I got out of what he was saying is any leader that is inside, when he was talking, I put more respect on Simon Eba, because when God later began to speak to Simon on the dimension, on this new dimension, Simon came out and clearly said that Mazen the Kano is in the hand of the caliphate, and that we, the autopilot, will refuse to take any authority from him. And now, those who are real freedom fighters, Capo Daniel of Amazonia, and all of you know it, we are in alliance with them. They have come to educate your Eflefus, Ndinzama people, who are telling you stop sitting at home, who are telling you go and vote. Capo Daniel has compressed all the good sentences together and he has made it clear. We are talking about Biafra, and some of our IPOB coordinators don't even want to show their face. They are talking about Kuse, Biafra is coming, But do you know China Samuru in person? No. But now you can see Mazo Konko. You see, say Sunny Day here. You can see he say he here Bia. And me myself, you can also see Gaddafi noticing with his big nose. These are what we're saying.
But Okonkwo, so are you indirectly calling? Are you indirectly calling Sonny he good? I mean, sorry, Bia man.
I will respond. Thank God, say Blessed Nodo. Blessed Nodo is not here. She for don't fire on her very well. Now she they tackle her. I go say, Gaddafi, respect Mazuko, my pastor, and they don't know. The Bible said, touch not my anointed. No be only make a living stone be pastor here. So, what I was saying is,
don't go push go forward.
Thank you, Gaddafi. What we are saying is, let me tell us, this is the voice of a freedom fighter. Freedom fighting is a person's right to show appreciation on the marginalized people. Just like the same thing, even from the scripture where I've read, Jesus is a freedom fighter. That's why when we tell us that Biafra is a spirit, when you are anointed to stand for Biafra, you become an extraordinary person. We were in one meeting today. Paul Biko, my fine brother, he said to Simon, he said something about Simon. He said, he don't even know where he carried this power. There are some certain times in life, before you attack a person, you look into that person before you attack a person. You can't attack him. Capo Daniel has told you clearly where you have to focus your energy, that we have been agitating for so long. Now it is a time to put a strategy on the ground. And the same Simon Epa and our Madam Azuka has stood up. You can see also that the canker worms and the caterpillars are manifesting. But let me tell you, they can't go nowhere. For the autopilot, we have the lead. And believe me, many people are panicking. Oh, Simon should be careful not to say Biafra is coming 2023. If he doesn't come anymore, people will call him a liar. Let me tell us something. God cannot speak without him vomiting from a man. We tell you, Biafra is here. It's quarter to Biafra. We must fight the fight of faith. We must fight. He's also said, Capo Daniel said, learn from us. And I heard one time that is our feeling for people. Say they have a meeting, they bring in his boss, the boss of Capo Daniel, who is Ayaba. I don't even know what they learned from him. But now we thank God that the autopilot flight took over. The nyash are open, and the more nyashes. Is it more nyashes or more nyash with more? We open more on the street. Thank you.
As Fela is in good position to tell you. You know, when they brought Ayabacho, they thought Ayabacho was stupid as they are. So that is why when they see that Ayabacho know what he's saying, they start to ridicule him in that program. Ayabacho only leaves them with one question. How do you think the court of your oppressor will grant you justice? So, Mazi Okoro.
The dragon is here. Don't worry.
Okay, is what I want to say is that
anyway, I did here. Where you say
they can still watch the dragon here. The dragon never starts. Just be here. We are going to also stream him from here.
Dragon never starts the main thing. Now jingle there. When it starts, we'll go stream him here.
They know like dragon, but they know we go sleep.
No, more people when we say they don't like dragon, but they want to see dragon. They want to see the fire. The fire go see consume them. The fire of dragon. Hey? Rafi, finish your speech before you say I don't chop your fine.
I not even get fine where you go chop. Just that what I want to say is that dragon, this agitation where we are inside, let me boast a little bit. I am more valuable than those masquerade leaders that, like somebody like this Ashley are defending. Do you know who is all the DOS member? You don't know them. I come out here, show you my face. You are here, you are there talking like somebody where they went to motherless baby go pick. So, you know, the issue remains that Biafra is certain. Now, some of them that said, somebody called me was nearly about crying. Hey, if this is no come 2023, it will be like say someone has lied.
Yeah.
I told him, what does autopilot say? I say, are we not the one that say what you don't know is bigger than you? Somebody asked question to Simon recent time. He said, we are not hearing things that happen. We are not here There are these people that are killing people. They are still patrolling everywhere. I want to reverse a little bit to tell the person, say, you should go and take the meat and chop. Because the meat he was expecting, the elephant had been shot. You should go and eat it. Mad people everywhere. So that is it. Capodana makes pure sense. Every every person that has brain, not those ones that they went to hospital, they mortgage their brain, carry Ogi, Akam, Pap, put inside their brain. That person will know that what the advice of Capodana is the right thing to do. And we are going to do it, and we're going to do it more than them. Better, more better. So, thank you. Okonkwo, that thing is coming. So let me go have a break for some few minutes. I will join you back.
Thank you, sir.
Sanak Barawa. What is the meaning of Akbarawa in your
Sanak Barawa is here. He's laughing at you.
Do you know the real meaning of Sonny Akbarawa? In my language, it means Sonny Akbarawa. Sonny where they just go one corner, sneak a girl into a room. Akbarawa.
I go meet you. You know that I'm needed for control here. I go meet you.
Gaddafi. You know, what can they do? Because
Sonny is not Akbarawa. Sonny Akbarawa. So which one you take para there?
Biafran people, we are in total solidarity with the Amazonian people, but we cannot finish one broadcast without showing our 32. Wait, which place will make us see our 32 very well? Capo, come on for screen. It is our time now.
Yes, sir.
So we have to show our 32. Make una see it.
Austin, now some make you yellow, Abi, na your normal skin.
Now this one and the carrot now. Why they eat everything?
Maxi, I foresee. I foresee. Maxi again.
Only water be that too.
Okonkwo, how does carrot get a color like that? I saw carrot the color.
Yes, of course, because carrot is one of the plants that grows under the air that attracts more of the sun energy. It has a lot of vitamin that reflects on your body. It is also used for some creams that are very dangerous, believe me. When you start to use it,
only the combination of this thing where Okonkwo they talk now go make you go where in the state.
I don't want to go to where they use 2G network. They use 5G.
At least make your face white like your own.
We will use bleach. Start from the
now you want to talk. I don't know that we are in broadcast. Before now weather meeting with the day. Can't you see the thing where you carry put for your eyes? Will be like Superman where they fly. But it's okay.
That one they go moon.
Gaddafi, this eyeglass.
Okay,
I'm not gonna tell you who give it to me, but you don't know how much it is.
Do I know? I don't even want to know.
Even this one, the frame.
When they say go and buy your own, go and buy your own, go and buy your own.
The frame is ivory.
So
okay, the frame is ivory.
Biafran people, we thank you now well for listening to us. And as they go, now so we did. Simon is live, and we are going to end this other broadcast and start another one immediately for you people to join, because this one has done 2 hours and something minutes. So our lines were supposed to be open, but because of some undue occurrences, the line will not be open again.
Somebody now insult me for this place now.
He said, Azi Okonkwo na albino you be.
Albino.
Why you for like?
This person will make me cry.
Hey,
the person is in the spirit. The person is in the spirit. Tell me the person name.
You know, see, men for woman. Okay, this one they do. I don't know in job, man for woman. That's why they talk like that.
Okay.
No election in Biafra land. is our cause. And on this note, we will end this broadcast with that jingle of no election in Biafra land.
Wait,
So,
wait, Sono Tiba. I
uh-huh,
want these people who they praise Mazi Ostaino. Austin, tell them your platform name. Let them go there and subscribe. You cannot tell me say you like it. When I no come here, you come there ask where is Gaddafi? You know where to look for me. You are not looking for me.
please tell us
So
the name of your YouTube channel so that they will
My
look for you.
YouTube channel is
my
called. Okay, go on, Gaddafi.
Wait, I
my
have.
YouTube. Who did you ask? You know, Sonny, you dey confused.
Wait,
The
make
brother
I
say you don't go chop
make I look
undone
for.
undone.
What will be the name? Biafran
Biafran Freedom Voice TV.
Biafran Freedom Voice TV. Okay, let me bring it to the screen. Let them see so that they no go crucify you.
Because when they are looking for Gaddafi, they should go there. They will, and now there they sleep.
Yes. Okay. Omu Chineke, see I'm here for screen. Biafran Freedom Voice TV. So when you go here, type it on the wait, medicine open well so that the letter will show very well. Okay. Okay. Biafran Freedom Voice TV. That's where you go, you hit the subscribe button, you stay connected to Mazi Gaddafi of Biafra. Now, going to Mazi Okonkwo Austin, let me show his own channel, and I'm going to do something. I'm going to post Gaddafi's YouTube link on the comment section. So you just click there. If you're there in the comment section, click there, you go, and it will take you down there. You just hit that link on the comment section, you go there to his channel and you hit subscribe. Now, to Mazi Okonkwo YouTube, this is what you find on YouTube. This is what you find on YouTube. Mazi Okonkwo, see I'm here. When you click here, it carry you go in channel. See I'm here. See the broadcast we are having now is going live. So you just click that link, you go, you hit it. So I'm going to paste the link on the comment section. You hit the link, you go, you enter. Okay. Then on Facebook, uh, Atonement Coach Austin Ike, Autopilot Okonkwo channels, that is on Facebook page. So for Akbara Wasoni YouTube channel, from wherever you're watching from, you can see the banner. The banner you see on the top right corner says Biafran Sunny TV. Biafran Sunny TV. So you just have to type it there. Biafran Sunny TV. It will come out for you. Biafran Sunny TV. Here we are. You click here, bam. We are here. See the live broadcast here. So just hit the live button. When you hit the subscribe button, you are there. So we'll also post it here for you. So wherever you're watching us from, just hit the links on the comment section and then you fire on to those places. Yeah, we have to move with the speed of light because we have other things to look up to. So, to end this broadcast for us, this is what we do and what we know how to do best because we have to start another broadcast of Simon for you to start watching. So from us from here, we say, Ndewo Muchineke. Gaddafi, who beat you? Why they carry your face like that?
In the look me now, they cry.
Ah, okay.
I cannot guarantee you that any elections will hold anymore in our land.
And killing of harmless and defenseless IPOB members and Mossab and other Biafra agitators, this can no longer be tolerated by us. We, the unrecognized voices of the IPOB autopilot, as they call us, all over the world, demand with immediate effect the unconditional release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB.
I cannot guarantee you that any elections will hold anymore in our land.
We hereby declare no election, no 2023 general election in Biafra land. This no election in Biafra land has been activated. We are going to make it a task that must be done by every Biafran. All measures will be put in place to make sure the adequate civil disobedience is implemented to stop the election in Biafra land.
I cannot guarantee you that any elections will hold anymore in our land. I don't know if we are suffering from politicians. I don't know where this disease is coming from. We must cure it. I want our enemies to understand how fanatical we are about this quest to liberate Biafra from the shackles of the iniquitous zoological republic. You need to understand this very clearly. We are not going to stop. We are not going back. I don't care what you say. It doesn't matter what your report says. I don't care the countries putting it together. It is irrelevant to me. What matters is the liberation of Biafra. Therefore, if Katrina Lang has any brain in her skull, if all those idiots encouraging the zoo to continue, if they have any brain in their skull, they will say, let us allow Biafra to go with their trouble, because I can assure you, as night follows day, that Biafra must come or we all die in the process. Do you know why? Because what we are looking for is what belongs to us. I am asking for something that I had before the white man came. White man is not God. He's not God. God is in heaven. I assure you, God Almighty is in heaven, and His will must be done upon our lives. They are not God. Nobody can create a country for me. I decide where I want to belong to. The people must decide if Nigeria is their country or not. Not a white man and a white woman. All these idiots suffering from inferiority complex, shame on all of you. You are foolish. Useless black people, because of your stupidity. That is why Africa is being treated the way it is today, like a trash can, more or less. As Trump said, a shithole. A white man has no business creating country for me, because I am the kind as a black man. I cannot go to Europe to create a country for them. Why then should I allow a white man and a drunken white woman to come to my land to create country for me? If you accept